For more than what has been about 20 years now, the CAF Champions League has belonged to only one region: Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. Year after year, these clubs keep lifting Africa's biggest trophy. Meanwhile, giants from Nigeria, Sudan, Ghana, DR Congo, and South Africa continue falling short. So, why? Is it better players? Is it better coaches? Or is there something much bigger happening behind the scenes? Today, we're breaking down the real reasons why North African football clubs dominate African football. So, let's start with facts here. Since the Champions League replaced the African Cup of Champions Cups in 1997, North African teams have won the overwhelming majority of titles. Egyptian clubs alone have won the competition more than any country, led by, of course, Al Ahly, the most successful club in African football history. Moroccan clubs like Wydad SC and Raja Club have added multiple titles also. And Tunisia's Esperance and Italy's Sportif du Sahel have also been regular champions and finalists. And the crazy thing is, this isn't even a one-off era. It's been happening for decades. So what's the difference? As you all may know, football isn't just played on the pitch. It's also won in boardrooms. North African clubs in specific generally have significantly larger operating budgets than most clubs elsewhere in Africa. The money allows them to keep star players much longer, hire experienced coaches, pay salaries on time, recruit better foreign talent, invest in medical staff, and maintain training facilities. Many clubs elsewhere in Africa simply cannot match these financial resources. Some clubs even struggle to pay wages every month. Others depend heavily on government funding that can fluctuate over time. So, bottom line is, when players go unpaid, performances suffer. Imagine training every day on perfect grass, modern gyms, recovery pools, sports scientists, nutrition, and video analysts. Now, compare that to clubs training on uneven pitches with limited equipment. The difference adds up over an entire season. North African clubs have spent years investing in professional environments. Players recover faster, they train harder, improve quicker, and success becomes more likely. This is one of the biggest things that African clubs are known for. Many African clubs change coaches every few months. A few poor results here and there, and the manager is gone. New coach, new tactics, new philosophy, and the cycle just starts over again. Several successful North African clubs have historically shown greater organizational continuity, allowing coaches and sporting projects more time to develop. And when everyone knows the system, winning becomes that much easier. One of the biggest problems across African football is simply losing talent too early. Teenagers have one great season, and suddenly Europe comes calling. Many clubs have no choice but to sell. North African clubs are often in stronger financial positions to keep their key players for additional seasons before selling them abroad. That experience matters enormously in knockout football. Another advantage is scouting. North African clubs recruit from across Africa. You'll find players from Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Sudan, DR Congo, Senegal, instead of relying on their local talents. They usually build their squad from the best available players across the continent. Winning becomes a habit when you've played quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, every season. Pressure just doesn't affect you the same way. Many North African clubs enter the CAF competitions expecting to reach the latter stages of it, and that confidence is built over years of experience. Few places are harder to play than packed stadiums in Cairo, Casablanca, Tunis, Rabat, Omdurman, Dar es Salaam. The atmosphere could be intense. Long travel, different climates, passionate supporters. These factors make away games difficult for other teams. And at the same time, North African clubs have decades and decades of experience managing long distance travel across the continent themselves. One advantage people rarely mention ever is the administration. Successful clubs don't only have good players, they have very good executives. They negotiate sponsorships, they know how to manage their finances, and they plan and recruit, handle contracts professionally. And when a club is well run like that, everything else just becomes that much easier. There are signs that the gap isn't permanent. Mamelodi Sundowns have invested heavily on becoming one of Africa's strongest clubs. Clubs like Simba and Young Africans have improved significantly in recent years. More teams from the likes of Congo, Tanzania, Sudan, Senegal have been continuing to challenge for deeper runs lately. The gap still exists, don't get it twisted, but it's getting smaller. North Africa will remain the region everyone else is chasing, but football is also always changing. The next African football powerhouse could come from anywhere else. But the question is, which club will be the one to end North Africa's dominance in this era? If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Nuba Goals for more in-depth and African football analysts. And let me know in the comments which club outside of North Africa has the best chance of winning the next CAF Champions League. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.